Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more Avowed. Last time we went ahead and knocked out a bunch of these northern side quests up here. Ended up meeting the rangers over here to ask us to find a spy in their midst. I was going ahead and looking at the journal, and I actually had quite a few side quests left that for some reason weren't being marked. Food theft was right up here. This is where we found the people infected by the dream spores, but never popped up here. There's also a bounty down here, and there's like 2 side quests in this area that just for some reason were not popping up. So I think this time we're going to go ahead and knock out some of those side quests, and then we're going to try to travel to this Naku Detek. We actually have 2 other side quests that take place there. The mapping and a relic from the ashes. And then after we make it to Naku Tadek, we might try to, if we have time, knock out some of these treasure maps and maybe even the Totem of Defiance. I'd like to go ahead and try to knock out the rest of these side quests in this episode and then continue with the main story in the next one. So with that, let's go ahead and start running there. I went ahead and traveled to the Zarip camp beacon over here just to make it a little quicker. Nothing else has happened. And then I'm just going to run over here to this food theft. I went ahead and also looked at some of the locations for the totem of this area, and it looks like the totem is actually one of the pieces is in the Naku Tadek, which is where we have to go for the main story. So there's not really a point in going there to try to get the rest of the totem pieces till we can at least make it there. Which again, I'll do once I knock out the rest of these side quests, just to try to keep it all flowing together. Let's see what's behind this real quick, and then we'll go back up to that fast travel point, because it looks like that's where it wants us to go. Okay, just some upgrade materials, no surprise there. I honestly don't know if I'll get any better uniques than what I currently have. Let's head inside the cave. Alright, it wants us to go right, so obviously we're going to go left first.
I really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
You think... Oh. There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably adherents.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest. And it's definitely not the rangers from Fjord.
See? Even the adherent agrees with me. Either way, you need to get some rest. And you, Adhiran, should just be moving on.
Well, these are those are the rebels that I saved back in 30s. We should all be friendly, so they actually might not attack me at all in this location. My guess is they'd usually be the enemies here, but I had that one letter that says we're all chill now. Yeah, look at that. None of the people that I recognize, though. Oh, wait. That's from Eagleff, not the guy I thought it was. Oh, well, there he is.
Stop right there, Adhiran. I know what you did. I don't have to bow and scrape to you because you let Eagwolf live. You want a parley? Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
Well, again, I'm pretty sure usually this guy would attack me right here, especially if we had killed Eagleff back in the other area.
I'd have to be hungry.
Just some rebels.
Now we have to be damned too.
I'll take that.
it up with Erlin.
Eagleff never wanted to.
Stay calm. Let us see what our visitors have to say for
Before we
themselves.
talk, I see this. War Mage. So unfortunately, I'll look at it here in a second, but probably not something I'll end up using. Let's see, there's some boots. Yeah, just some essence, which I am not using at all, so... What you got for me, Erlin?
I said, stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Erlin, I know this is the Adhiran who set Igwil free, but...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? He spared Eagwolf for a reason. I'm sure he also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it. I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will. We tried. The Rangers have already hunted the region dry. Whatever food remains is barely edible from the blight. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice. Compromise. The food we have is already barely enough. Thank you, Adiran. We will remember your generosity. This is all we can spare. Take it as a token of our gratitude. Today I learned that it is possible for an Adiran official to have a heart. May the skies smile upon you, Adiran.
I don't feel good about that at all, because they are still stealing from people, but I've already sided with them once, and it was either fight them, which I don't want to do, or I guess get money from them, and we're going to go give the money to the farmers, but usually I would not take this side. Let's see, was there anything? Okay, that is where it led to, awesome. Alrighty, so now it wants us to take the crops back. We'll just go ahead and do that because it's right over there. I think we'll go ahead and knock that out, then start looking at the Ranger Trader. I doubt this farmer's going to be cool with me just not coming back with the crops, though. But who knows? I've been able to pay people off twice now. Maybe the farmer will be cool with it too. I'm apparently just not giving these crops back to anybody.
There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? All right. Then where is it? I don't have time to fetch it myself. What difference does that make? They stole my crops. They're
Look,
criminals.
I agree with you. I totally agree.
I bet they're up there eating like kings and taking us for fools. Let them live the good life. Get lost.
Wow.
I'm about to say things that you don't want.
I even would have paid him. That's kind of crazy. Alright, well, let's go ahead and start this Ranger side quest. This might be a little bit of a longer one.
Hey, you! Go away. There's
I'm
nothing-
leaving, dude. This area isn't as big as it feels, but it still just feels a little bit too long. Like the sprinting's just not fast enough. Should I talk to you?
Oh, Envoy! You have to help me. If I have to listen to this twig of a recruit tell his stories for even one more minute, I'll probably die. I am indeed. I'm flattered that you've heard of me. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dorso at your service. All right, but make it quick. I'm obviously very busy. Kidding, of course. Before you ask, I know you're trying to find your supposed killer among the squad, and I really don't know much about it. Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might be our best tracker, but he doesn't put a lot of stock in patrol rotation, rest days, or Asierno's toothless protocols. I hope Verano's all right. The wilds can be cruel. Without a hand from Casagrada, I'm sure. Leave him to his farm and family, I told Asierno. But does she ever listen to me? The way this valley chews through rangers, we can't be selective. That's what she says anyway. Casagrada is a farmer's son. His father too is a farmer's son, and so was his grandfather. The same is true for nearly all of our rangers. They were raised with plows in hands, not swords.
You fight with the soldiers you've got, as the saying goes.
And we take these green farmhands, give them 5 minutes of weapons training, and tell them to stand against the tide? When we should be hiring people like you. People who were raised to fight, to protect. People who understand what's at stake. But that's neither here nor there. We were talking about Verano. He and Monato are the best of us, but no one's without their challenges. Verano's always trying to play both sides, be the peacemaker. It makes him soft. And Monato, you won't find him if he doesn't want to be found. He was a good friend once. I admired him. But he changed. Monato was always a loner, but he'd been going off his patrol route for long periods of time. The last thing I heard was that Monato was going to scout out the ogre camp. From here, cross the northern bridge and follow the path west. The path will become a cobblestone road and pass through the swamp. You'll find a cave in the hillside. Should pick up Monato's trail around there. The Animancer struck a deal with Asierno. We're not allowed to go there. Why Monato was headed there is beyond me. But if you want to track down Monato, that would be the first place to look. It was claimed by an old Animancer years ago. He and the ogre are, friends. I have no idea what they got up to in there. Experimenting on Zarebs, probably. I couldn't tell you what's there now. I don't know anyone who could. I'm not Monato's keeper. He's a grown man and can take care of himself. Right. Watch your back out there, Envoy. The Living Lands are a dangerous place.
Looks like I gotta go check in an
Hopefully
ogre
we'll
camp.
find Monato.
Yep. Where was it? The opposite side of Zareb camp. Okay. I'll head there after I talk to, Casagra? Casagrada? I do like this, Italian accent that, all these people have. I've already talked to you.
I don't think it's fair. I didn't do anything. You're that envoy, aren't you? It's the face. Gives you away. What can the Fjord Ranger's Rising Star do for you, Your Eminence? Oh, it is? Yeah, temporary. Asierno's just sorting some things out. But everyone seems dead set on doubting my word. I don't see what the issue is. It's all just a big misunderstanding. Oh, you found him. I was so worried. Wait. You think I'm the killer, don't you? Listen to me. I didn't do anything wrong. Verano going missing isn't my fault. Oh, so he made it. Thank the gods. We were scouting out the abandoned homestead near Nakotedek when the bandits attacked us. I drew two of them away from the fight, and Verano and I got separated. When I doubled back around to check on him, I didn't see anyone. I assumed the fighting was over. Oh, you already talked to the old man. Listen, let's keep this between us. I have a reputation to maintain around here.
Not a great one, but a reputation nonetheless.
Two bandits attacked us, and Verano stepped up to fight them. I drew my blade, and I froze. I saw more bandits coming, and Verano was getting overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. I know that. I mean, from training. Yeah, but this was different. I've never been in a fight before. Not a real fight with people actually trying to kill me.
You froze. It happens, kid. Combat instincts take practice. The real disgrace is tucking your tail in town instead of getting help and going back.
I know what I did was wrong, but I'm not a murderer. I swear. I swear! And Masoni needs to keep his big mouth closed. Yeah, so my cousin got killed working with Verano. Big deal. It happens all the time. And bears aren't the only danger out here, you know. But do I think the old man should have kept a better eye on them? I mean, yes. Felice wasn't much with a sword. But Verano got distracted. Whatever. The usher comes for everyone, I guess. I don't... He's a better man than I am. but thanks for that. It means a lot. And I hope you find them, Envoy. I'd love to give them a gauntlet to the face.
This kid's got too much to prove.
Honestly,
too
it
little
might
to
be the
show
guy
for it,
that
but
we
he doesn't
saved,
seem like a
Verano.
traitor.
Because it seems like the murders haven't happened since he got captured. Okay, well, let's head on over to that ogre camp. See if we can find anything else out. Right. I doubt there'll be a checkpoint over here just because it's supposed to be a party camp. So checkpoints are always welcome and appreciated. Makes any treks back if I ever have to make them a lot easier. Interesting. Oh, these are summons. Hard a door, huh?
That's done? Who's hungry?
Just in the off chance we got something in here. Well, this doesn't lead into there. Yep, doubt I can go up. It doesn't look like there's a back. Interesting. Which means either that's gonna lead somewhere back there. Yep, can't break that, can't break that one. Let's see if I can go to the left right here. Interesting, still no, huh? Yeah, it looked like the only way in would be up above. Good thing we were going up there anyways. Let's see what the best way is. Probably not right there. Well, I lied. Maybe it is right there. That might be the only way up there. Let's see. Can I... No, interesting. Okay, well... I guess we'll just start going around here, see if we can find a way up there. Yeah, because it doesn't look like I can get there. Let's see if this will open. Well, it will the way I'm opening it. Nothing there. Some spiders and some mushrooms. Infested. Spoilings on top. Man, they are just a lot of them and very beautiful. There we go. Looks like there might be a spiderling over this way.
We make
Clean
a
up
good
that
squad.
mess. Now let's see what's in this house. First, some easy loot. With food, okay. this ladder, but okay. Go ahead and open that, and then...
I hate to see what's become of the temple.
Oh!
Looks like that
Great,
broke
that's
off
one of the
somewhere.
idle parts.
Wonder where it goes.
I did not, I didn't see where any of them were except for that one's in, Nakutadek. So, that was just a lucky find. Good thing I mean, I had to come up here for the ogre camp either way, but good thing I went and explored that. There's not climbing like that. No, I didn't think so. Okay. Usually when those electric things are here, yep, that means there is nothing to use. Well, it looks like that powered on something. Okay, so I'm still missing one more. Where would that be? It looks like the other energy's right there, because that's not going to open without it. Let's go back down. Okay, so one goes to there. The other one goes to right there, it looks like, but I don't see anywhere to power it up at. Yeah, it looks like there is for sure one up there. Yeah, because nothing over here to the right. And going back wouldn't take me anywhere, it would just take me all the way back down. So there's got to be something I'm missing around here. Nope, not down there. Okay. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't even see right here. Right by the door. Perfect. Yup. Yup. Anything over here? I'll run down here real fast. Let's see that. A dueling room. Cool. Also, I mean, I'm not going to use a 7% chance to dodge a melee attack. That's never going to trigger. And when it does, it's not going to be worth it. The objective is to not get hit by melee in the first place. If this was a different game where you just had a 7% chance to avoid damage and you're taking damage a lot, I'd understand it a little bit more. The Ragamas. Is he friendly?
I smell rot. Something
That's not friendly, that's not friendly. I'm sorry, Oresk. Oh, that's unalive. That thing is not turned open. That must be the zombie guys.
On your right.
Stun attack. Launch is going to spawn again. Yeah. Shit, look at this. Look like there's a healer. need to take him out. Yep, there we go. Any more? 5, 6, 7, 3 here. Grab, hit, get all the damage on him. Second sun attack, huh? Perfect. Did he grab me anything? Awakened Ogre blood, okay. Bones. I hear it glowing, I hear it glowing. I know there's something special here. Alright, Journal of Ranger Monado. Traitor among us, so it's not him either. On tracks matching our standard issue boots leading away from the outpost and well beyond our usual patrol routes. Track leads to an area east of Lake Lacuna. Okay. So he talked to Dorso. Dorso invited me to hunt with her the day he came here. Yeah, okay. So, Dorso wanted him out here, because it was one day ago, where he got killed by the ogre, so that way she didn't do it herself. I don't know if we'll get any more hints, but without any more hints, that would be my first guess. Let's see where this leads. Perfect. Ooh. Ooh, increases health restoration by 20%. And damage reduction. That's pretty good. I mean, better than just +1 con. I might try to upgrade that and just see what I can get from it. But for now, dismantle. 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 Do a little bit more upgrade mats. Let's see if we can't find that root strangled tree over by Lake Lacuna. Let's go to this one, it's a little bit closer. Then just run over to that root strangled tree with my usual team. I wonder when Maurice is gonna let me learn his like teachings to level up one of my skills again. Looks like I'm looking for tracks over here, or this is where the meeting's gonna be happening. For a root strangled tree. Well, this is a root strangled tree, and I don't really want to mess with them unless I have to. Do I have to? Yep, yeah I do. Now I do. I mean, at this point, bears are pretty. Jesus. This Tempest is Let's see what we got here.
Another glorious battle.
Written in a precise and careful hand, this note seems to set up a meeting in another location. Assuming you find this letter intact in time. Before you go any further, make sure you haven't been followed. Having stalked bandits in this forest before, I know the usual level of care you people take, and I generally find it lacking. Once you've certain you weren't followed, come to my camp at the mouth of the river, southwest of Eora, and we'll discuss how you can further help me bring order to the valley. Don't make me regret. And it's time to go meet the ranger, so it looks like it's just down here by the outskirts we were just at. So let's go ahead and travel on back. Just really quickly upgraded this breastplate that I was looking at earlier. And get any further. Let's take a look. A little bit less damage reduction, but a lot more max stamina. I mean, just barely any less additional. And during the day, it gives me a 3% additional, so it'd be up to 21. That's not that far off, honestly. I might just use this because it also increases my healing, which is pretty solid. So let's go ahead and store this just so we can clear up some space here. Great. Well, let's go track down a trader, shall we? Should be just down here. I was actually over here a little earlier. This was where one of the hunts was right over there. Let's see who it was. My bets, before I look, were either the lady at the front gate or the very first guy we saved. Let's see. Lady at the front gate.
Envoy? What are you... Huh. You're full of surprises. I was expecting someone else, but I think this could work out better for both of us. You should have listened to Captain Massoni. Always trust your gut. Once you hear my side, Envoy, I think you'll agree I was only trying to help. Right. I thought I was clever. Skimming a little extra pay from the coffers, surveying the city's weaknesses, laying caches for my friends. But it was like Monato had eyes in the back of his head. Nothing got by him. I tried to explain, but he couldn't understand. Wouldn't. He'd completely closed his ears to reason.
So you killed him for it?
Poor bastard was always too principled for his own good. That wasn't part of the plan.
Unbelievable.
Bandits were supposed to kill him, but I guess they figured they could get more coin if they ran something back to us instead. Idiots. Sounds horrible when you put it like that. But, yes, that's exactly it. Your people have already pacified Paradis, with contracts and clean water, with promises of safety. I want to be safe. I want all of us to finally be safe.
You've got a hazy picture at best, Dorso. The envoy was still killed in the street, and Ludwine's idea of pacified is anything but.
And I know what empires do, Envoy. They expand. Your soldiers would have come here sooner or later. I'm helping us avoid resistance and bloodshed when they do. Fiori's wasting away.
Interesting
Envoy.
that I have a lot of options
Animancy
based off my
isn't helping
background.
us anymore, if it ever did. But no one in the city wants to admit it.
So you murder your own?
Our crops rot in the fields, bears turn to beasts and attack on sight. The very earth disintegrates beneath our feet.
You blame us for the problems we've been trying to solve. How can you be so short-sighted?
I think it's time we accept help from someone stronger, wealthier, better organized. From Adir. Then we can turn things around like Paradis has. Maybe then we can be safe.
We came here to escape control, to choose our own path, but no. She wants to throw away everything we built.
But Vidarro, Quilici, Captain Asierno, they're too proud. They won't do what must be done. So I'm doing it myself. I'm not an official asset, just an enthusiastic ally. But I did meet the captain of the Steel Garrote. Alfir, she said her name was. They appeared out of the fog a few nights ago, late, hours before dawn. There were so many of them, I was certain they were going to kill me. You don't know? They didn't tell you? Oh, I see how it is. You're their Asierno. You don't know anything at all.
We're missing something important, Envoy.
Thank the gods I met Alfir then. Captain Alfir is strong, determined, organized. She's exactly what we need to save Fjord. She has a vision for how to save the valley from itself. A vision I can believe in. I found them a place to hole up. No one is going to find them until it's time.
We can't stand by and let this happen. We can't.
They're going to put a stop to the animancy. The animancy that's sickening our fields, driving the animals mad, polluting our souls.
You fool. Drunk on propaganda and fear-mongering. It isn't even worth explaining how wrong you are.
And maybe it will end the Dream Scourge. Then, Emerald Stair will be safe.
What have I been trying to tell everyone? Animancy created these farms, and it could have saved them. Maybe if we had caught it sooner, but no. Thanks to our governor, we never had a chance.
If they didn't tell you, they must have had a good reason. You're canny, just like Monato was. The steel garrote are holed up in a cave, just behind that waterfall over there.
That was
Some
a
of them, anyway.
huge mistake.
Not for long, they aren't.
I'm sure they'd appreciate your help. Fjord simply cannot survive the way things are.
You have no authority to make that judgment. All you have is fear and resentment.
Monato and Verano disagreed.
Then you disagree. You don't turn on your own.
Their voices had power in the Rangers. Too much power. And when they spoke, the others listened. Now they'll have to listen to me.
I think this is a really good choice. I don't like that she killed, but I do think she was, she was on the right side, so I'll choose this first option here.
Don't you dare even think it.
Yet I'm not.
I didn't know if I could trust you. I still don't. You might be the Emperor's envoy, but I don't think anyone here understands what it is you really want. I thought you represented Adir's interests, but then you let that assassin go.
More backstabbers.
I wouldn't presume to know what the Empire needs.
I know what it needs. To be humbled. To be taught a lesson it won't soon forget. Just like you.
I can only look after my people, get us what we need.
You've got a strange way of doing that.
Only Adir can help us now. Maybe that would be for the best. We've had decades to secure this valley. What do we have to show for it? Dead homesteads, dead farmers, dead fields.
There was life once, but you gave up on it.
And a city full of animancers who don't give a single shit about us. It wasn't always like this. I wish you could have seen the valley I grew up in. The steep green hills, mist twining about the peaks. Birds, deer, the many little creatures of the trees scurrying among the leaves. Most of them gone now. Sometimes, in high summer, the sunset would catch the rice paddies just right, and the whole valley would glow coral violet. A world on fire with life, that never burned. We ate well and slept through the night. I don't want to live through this time if there's nothing better on the other side. You want me to, what? Run off into the wilderness? Exile myself? After everything I've done, this can't be how it ends.
Better get used to it quickly then. The wilderness is going to eat you alive.
Even for a competent ranger, exile is certain death.
It is so bad.
But what will you tell Asierno? They'll come after me, all of them. What? Fuck! I'm going!
Cowards.
Good.
Yeah. I don't know if my teammates are going to like that, but I think that was the best option. They said the Steel Garret are in a cave Right behind this waterfall, right here, huh? Oh, you messed up there. Not here. I guess it is just right here, huh? 'Cause now I'm gonna go pay them a visit. They're gonna be pissed. Let me up. Let me up. Hello, Steel Garrett. Let's see if they're
This
aggro.
is no ranger camp envoy.
Too long. We should have gotten orders by now.
Inquisitor? Well, if it isn't the Adherin envoy.
We weren't expecting reinforcements. Either you've come early, or more likely, you shouldn't be here.
Something's wrong. The Steel Garrotes have no business in Emerald Stair.
Tell you what, turn around, and Inquisitor Ludwig doesn't have to hear about this unfortunate little mix-up. Nice try. If you don't already know, then I'm really not allowed to say.
We have no quarrel with you, but we are trying to be discreet. Let's part as friends and keep it that way.
He's got us there.
What if we gave you an incentive to turn a blind eye to this little operation of ours?
An excellent idea, sister. Copper or iron? The choice is yours. Very astute. Inquisitor Ludwig told us to kill anyone who happens to find this place.
And she means anyone.
I'd rather
This
not
is
kill an
not
Adherin official
good.
over an honest error. So take the money and look the other way. Then you're not leaving.
What do we do, brother?
We do what comes naturally, of course.
Run.
What a pity. Normally, I'd think twice about
Here we
spilling
go.
godlike blood. But for you, I'll make an exception.
Didn't want to do this. Okay, well, here we go. There's no other way around it.
When we first met, I thought I was gonna keep you out of trouble.
I don't feel good about this. I know we're running a little bit long here, but I just want to figure out what's going on here. Got a healer. There's much of the plot here than just raiders. And
Might have been very wrong.
yeah, I didn't think there were. Wow. I knew there was something up with them, but I did not. Like, I figured maybe we'll fight them, you know, if they are bad guys at the end of the game. I didn't expect to be fighting them already. And the game just started. We're in the second area. There was a way in without fighting. Yep. Cool. Well, there'll be consequences, right? Or battle mage.
Saying a word.
Yep. They tell me you found a sympathetic turncoat. Ooh, ooh, this is looking sketchy.
We've got company!
Bravo!
What? An exceptional arquebus? What am I finding here? Oh my god. Ooh-wee. Not a good look here, Ludwin. Not a good look.
Don't be pleased by your intervention.
Oh, I mean, they're pissed.
I heard something.
Protect the envoy!
Come on, boy. Come on! Coming from the right.
This cleric couldn't do anything whenever I exploded those enemies.
Haven't had a battle like that in years. Though I didn't feel this many aches and pains in my soldiering days. At least we came out of this in better shape than those guys. Whatever they were up to, we put an end to it. Right? Yeah. Reminds me of what Rawatai built up when we went into Deadfire. You know, that's a smart idea. This is why I was always in the trenches rather than the strategy tent.
Didn't solve anything. Happening with my orders are as follow. The Eora is dragging the living lands down into the shared grave. Your legion will raise this settlement until nothing but ashes remain. Put the city down like an injured animal. Leave the people to witness the consequences of their failure. You may encounter me, a new arrival from the mainland. Deal with them courteously if you cross paths. Deal with them violently if they impede your work. Wow.
They were going to attack the city.
And Ludwig
Believable.
just straight up threatened me.
We stopped them. Bought ourselves time. That's what matters.
Wow. So this was way deeper. They were gonna kill the city, burn it to the ground, they said. That's incredible. We just saved the entire city. What would have happened? Well, Boon's definitely going to get word of this, and she is not going to be happy. And there's still the top Crusaders still in town. Well, I think it's about time to finally go turn this quest in. Let's go to the Rangers headquarters. Let's see, maybe I'll get an additional reward for getting rid of them.
I sincerely hope you have some good news for me. My gods, I can't believe this.
Ilia's wings uplift us.
She's been with the Rangers since she was a girl. She trained most of my men.
This is... Fotito. This is big, Asierno.
What happened to her? Where is she now? So she ran off.
Not even Dorso can survive long alone. Not if she can't rest and resupply. What should we do?
Let's give her a head start. And then go hunting.
On your orders, ma'am.
This situation beggars belief. Do you know why she did it?
Be serious, envoy.
She was always talking about how we needed strength. Do you remember, Maso? More swords, more coin. And she complained that animancy wouldn't fix our problems. But I didn't think she had so little faith in Fior.
No one took her seriously.
Evidently, she was quite serious about it. I didn't want to believe it could be her. Gods beyond, what a mess. Thank you, Envoy. Ranger Monato has been properly avenged, and now I have a lot of work to do to rebuild my squad. I suppose anything is possible. Here's your reward. It's the least we can do for your assistance. Thank you again. Step carefully out there. We are living through strange times.
I hope this at least lets them clean. Clean up their ranks.
Grabbed a couple level up points there before we wrapped up. Looks like this rifle's actually pretty solid. Looks like it was one last trick. Bullets bounce between enemies, and plus 20 reload speed. Looks like you don't get a point every time for your attribute points, but I did go ahead and invest in steady aim just to give us a little bit more aim with our gun. And with that, I think we will go ahead and call it there. Next time, we will continue on to Naku Tedek. I'll see you guys then.